Lily skipped down the sun-drenched path, her bright red wellies kicking up tiny puffs of dust. Behind her, as always, was Shimmer, her faithful shadow. Shimmer was a wonderful shadow, long and lean when the sun was low, short and squat when it was high, and always, always there, mimicking Lily's every move. When Lily jumped, Shimmer jumped. When Lily spun, Shimmer spun. It was a perfect partnership. But lately, Lily had noticed something peculiar. Sometimes, when she wasn't looking directly, Shimmer seemed to twitch, like it was trying to do something different. Lily would blink, and Shimmer would be back to normal, a perfect ink blot on the ground. She just shrugged it off. Shadows were just shadows, right? This morning, however, was different. The sun was a big, golden yawn in the sky, spilling light everywhere. Lily was building an elaborate castle for her tiny toy dragon, Sparks, in the sandbox. She carefully placed a pebble on top of a sand turret, then glanced down to admire her handiwork. But wait, something was wrong. Her shadow wasn't there. Lily frowned, looking left, then right. No Shimmer. She spun around, a little twirl of confusion. Still no shadow. It was like a piece of her had gone missing, a dark, familiar friend who usually stuck closer than glue. The ground where Shimmer should have been was just golden sand. Shimmer, where are you? Silence. Suddenly, a tiny flicker of dark caught her eye. It wasn't on the ground near her, but across the park, near the big oak tree. A shadow, all by itself, was doing a very unshadow-like thing. It wasn't following anyone. It was doing a little jib, then stretched incredibly long, reaching for a sunbeam, then wiggled into a tiny blob and zipped behind the tree trunk. Shimmer! Lily yelled and took off running. Shimmer, it seemed, had decided it was time for its own adventure. Lily chased her runaway shadow through the park. Shimmer was having the time of its life. It zoomed under a bench, popped out the other side shaped like a wobbly jelly. It scampered up the slide, leaving a fleeting dark imprint on the shiny metal, then slid down head first, dissolving into a puddle of giggles on the grass. Lily saw it peek out from behind a flower bush, momentarily shaped like a mischievous squirrel, before stretching into a long, thin line and darting towards the stream. "This is not fair," Lily huffed, laughing despite herself. "You're supposed to follow me." But Shimmer didn't seem to care. As Lily got closer to the stream, she saw Shimmer doing something truly amazing. There, on a sun-baked rock, was a tiny, fuzzy bumblebee. It was buzzing weakly, its wings drooping, unable to fly in the intense heat. It looked lost and sad. Shimmer, usually a flat, two-dimensional thing, was trying its best to help. It stretched itself wide, making a moving, dancing umbrella over the bee, providing a little patch of cool, dark relief from the scorching sun. Then it wiggled towards a small puddle on the other side of the rock, beckoning with a series of frantic, pointy shapes. It was trying to guide the bee to water. Lily watched, her mouth open. Her shadow wasn't just playing, it was being kind. Just then, a light breeze rustled through the leaves, momentarily swirling the shadows. Shimmer was swept up, twirling like a dark ribbon in the wind, and for a terrifying second, Lily thought it might float away forever. "Shimmer, no!" she cried, reaching out her hand. At the sound of her voice, and perhaps feeling the pull of their long-standing connection, Shimmer seemed to gather itself. It zoomed back, a blur of dark happiness, and with a soft whoosh, it snapped back into place on the ground behind Lily, perfectly mimicking her outstretched arm. Lily looked down. There it was, her familiar, wonderful shadow. But it felt different now. As she pulled her hand back, Shimmer didn't just follow, it seemed to settle with a contented sigh. Lily knelt down and gently scooped up the little bumblebee, carrying it carefully to the puddle she had pointed out. The bee drank deeply, then, with renewed energy, buzzed its thanks and flew off towards a patch of purple lavender. Lily stood up, a warm feeling spreading through her chest. She looked at Shimmer, who seemed to shimmer a little brighter today. "You weren't just running away, were you?" Lily whispered, a smile playing on her lips. "You were having your own adventure. And you were helping someone." Shimmer seemed to wiggle with pride, stretching just a little taller. From that day on, Lily looked at Shimmer differently. She knew her shadow wasn't just a follower, but a silent partner, a part of her that was capable of wonder and kindness all on its own. And sometimes, when the sun was just right and Lily wasn't looking, she thought she saw Shimmer do a tiny, happy jig, remembering its very first, very brave, very kind adventure. And Lily would just smile, knowing they were both a little more special because of it. What a truly special adventure Shimmer had! It makes you wonder, doesn't it? If your shadow could go on its own adventure, what kind of amazing things do you think it would do? Tell us in the comments. And if you loved Lily and Shimmer's heartwarming tale, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more magical stories every week.